Alright, so today I'm going to demonstrate how to do a simple stain. So I'll first show how to do the smear prep from a solid culture, so from a plate, and then I'll go through the whole procedure, and then I'll go back and show how to do the preparation just from a liquid culture. Alright, so if you're going to do your preparation from a solid culture, the first thing, so you're going to need a slide, your culture, an inoculating loop, water, your stain, which we'll get to in a minute, staining tray. Alright, so to start the preparation, you're going to need a drop of water, and everyone wants to just try to squeeze the water on there, but they end up with too much water. So go ahead and flame sterilize your inoculating loop, and then just dip it into your water container, and then tap a small amount of water onto the slide, and then put your lid back on your water bottle. Alright, and then you can go ahead and again sterilize your inoculating loop, right, because you don't want to contaminate your culture. Remember, the culture plate is staying closed until we need it, and then we just want to slightly open it, not to allow a lot of air to get in and contaminate it, and then you want to pick up some bacteria. So if you can see it on the loop, you have probably more than enough. Alright, and then you want to take that and mix it in to your water, and then spread it out as thin as you can, right, because you want to have a nice thin preparation, not a thick one. Alright, and then you put that slide back down, and then you can sterilize your loop again before you lay it back on the table, because you don't want to be putting those microorganisms onto the table. And then we want to heat fix our smear, and so heat fixing will guarantee that the bacteria are actually adhered to the slide and they don't wash off in all of the staining during the staining procedure. So you can go for about 30 seconds in front of the heat, and you can see we're using a electric heat sterilizer instead of a flame. And you can go on the back and along all the edges, but you don't want to turn your actual bacterial smear slide towards the heat. And of course you wouldn't do this if you wanted to examine live bacteria, because heat fixing will kill the bacteria. It can also make some distortion. So if you're really wanting to study shape of the bacteria, etc., you would do a different staining procedure where heat fixing wasn't required. Alright, so that's good, and then you can put your slide down and leave the clip on. Alright, so we're doing a simple stain today. So simple stain means one stain, and when you do it in lab, you will have the choice of either using crystal violet or methylene blue. I'm using crystal violet, so I'll get nice purple bacteria under the microscope. So you apply your stain over your smear, and you're going to allow it to sit there for 45 seconds to a minute.